morning, everyone. We were going to do a chair yoga class, and we'll be working on improving our circulation, moving the joints, increasing strength in the muscles. Just do the best you can. You're going to want to have a towel. It doesn't have to be a dish towel. It could be a bath towel for when we do some stretches up and over, or when we're going to be catching the legs like that. So a longer towel might be better. And just you can put that down for now. And thank you guys for joining. So we're going to start sitting up nice and tall, and we're just going to have this alignment where the ankles right under the knees, and the knees are in line with the hip joints. So we're going to have a good, strong alignment and pressing the feet right into the ground. Okay, so you're going to feel your big toe down, little toe down, heels down. Feel the right foot strong, left foot strong, shins are strong. We're going to have a nice tall spine, so you don't want to fall back in the chair. You want to sit up tall. So toning and elongating and lifting the spine. So if you're leaning back against your chair, just come away from it for now. We'll do that at the end when we're all done. Right? So sit up super tall, open up through the shoulders, and just take a few nice deep breaths in, inhaling, and exhaling, squeeze the belly in. And do that again. Nice inhale. And exhale, squeeze the belly. And this is just warming up. One more time. Nice inhale. And exhale, squeeze the belly. Good. Now we're going to take our hands and rub them together. We're going to create some heat here. So we're going to rub, especially the palms. This is where we get a lot of good energy through the center of the palms. And as strong as you can, and build some heat, build some heat, build some heat. And then you're going to take your hands like this, kind of like you're cupping a ball. This is that ball of energy. And you're just going to take the hands and just cover the eyes. Just kind of this cupping motion. And just breathing in and breathing out. Just feel that energy coming into the eyes. And then relax right down. Bringing the hands right down. Good. And just rolling the shoulders back. So we're going to squeeze those shoulders up and around and get that neck nice and long. Again, your feet are strong. Lifted through the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to squeeze the shoulders all the way up. Push your head back. And then relax the shoulders down and just sit up with a nice tall spine. Do that again. Breathe and squeeze the shoulders. Head back. And then relax. Good. And one more time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the shoulders. Get that tension right out of the neck. And then relax. Good. I'm going to turn the head over to the right side. So turn the head to the right. Lift your left shoulder up. Lift your left shoulder all the way up. Move your head against the shoulder. So the back of your head is going to move against the shoulder, and you're going to squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, and then relax and come back to the middle and just let it relax. Just feel how loose it feels once it's relaxed. We'll do the same thing the other way. So you're going to turn your head as far as you can to the left. Lift up your right shoulder. Move the back of your head against the shoulder and squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then relax it all and just feel nice and relaxed through the shoulders. All right. So take the arms out to the side and get this nice big stretch up. And exhale. Squeeze the belly. Bring it down. Keep those feet nice and strong. And again, nice inhale up. And relax it down. And one more time. Nice inhale up. And this time your elbows are going to come out to the side. These are cactus arms right here. So you're going to stretch open the chest and pull, pull, pull back. Now you're going to lean forward at the waist. Come forward. And then come right back up. So that's kind of tricky. You're going to inhale up. And exhale right to the cactus arms. Shoulders relaxed. Neck is long. Come forward. Inhale. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And come up. We'll do that one more time. Give that nice inhale up. Exhale, cactus those arms, lean forward right at the hip, come down a little bit further, and then release and bring it up. Good. Take the hands right onto the knees. So you're going to slide your hands to your kneecaps. Keep the legs nice and strong. And we're going to start to come forward. Slide the hands down, and think of the lowest part of your spine. The lowest part of your spine be really toned and coming down. And you can let your head drop. Just keep your shoulders away from the ears. And then sliding it back up and reaching the arms up again. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands back to the knees and slide down. Again, the lowest part of your back is the strongest, and coming more forward, letting your head drop, and then bringing it back up, 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 and reach up. And we'll do this one more time. So we come down with the hands to the knees and slide down, and hang out right here. So go ahead and let your head drop, and just breathing in and breathing out. Again, strengthen and stretch the lowest part of your spine forward. And then just lift up your chest, halfway lift. So you lift up your chest, you're stretching up. Even your eyes can go up. And exhale, come down again. And doing that again. Inhaling up, get that nice reach up. And exhale. A little bit further. And one more time, really get that breath in there, you guys. And exhale. This time when you come up, you're gonna lift your right hand up, your left hand stays down. So you come up and lift that right arm up and turn to the side. So you're gonna stretch and breathe in and breathe out. Just keep lifting your chest, opening up that chest muscle, toning your upper back, turning your chin, let your forehead relax. And then when you exhale, come back down and let your head drop. Inhale, lift up that left arm and just reach up, reach up, reach up, reach up. Open up your chest, you guys. Keep that chest nice and strong, upper back strong. Turn your chin, turn your eyes, breathing in and breathing out. And then come right back down. Slide it all back up and reach up nice and strong. Good. So we're going to lock the fingers together right behind the head. Continue to warm up through the upper body. Pull your elbows back. Lift the chin up. So again, spine is nice and long. And keep moving your shoulders down your back as you pull your elbows back more. Breathing in and breathing out. So you're going to twist the body, right? Twist the upper body to the right and come back to the center. Keep your head up when you do this, elbows back. Twist to the left. Really squeeze your tummy when you do this. And bring it back to the center. Do that one more time this way. Twist, twist, twist. And center. And one more time the other way. Twist, twist, twist. And center. And then we're going to lean right and left. So you're going to lean to the right. Bring your right hand down. Bring that left arm up. Stretch. Bring the hands right back behind the head. And come up and lean to the left. And bring that left hand down. And that right arm up. And bring it back. And we'll do that one more time. So we're just going to stretch the body. Head is up, you guys. And bring that right hand down. Left arm up. Big open stretch. And bring it back. And come on up. And over. Left hand down. Right arm up. And bring it back into the center. And then relax the hands down. Woohoo! All right, so we're going to do this one that is good for the upper back. Just give yourself a hug. And just notice which arm is on top. It doesn't matter, just notice which one is on top, okay? So you're gonna grab the backs of your shoulders, and you're gonna twist to the right, and you're gonna feel like you're pulling the back of your shoulder with you into that stretch. And just breathe in, breathe out. Just opening up. This is a stretch for your upper back, so just opening up your upper back. Come back into the center, and really separate the backs of your shoulders here. Get that nice stretch, and twist to the left. So again, same thing, you're just going to keep feeling like you're pulling that shoulder with you and stretching your upper back. Come back into the center and release the arms forward, and now bring the other arm on top. So you're going to just bring the other one on top, so it's probably going to feel a little different, a little weird, right? So giving yourself a little hug here, and go to the right again. And pull that shoulder open, stretch your upper back, come back into the center, and the other side. Go, go, go. And come back into the center and relax. Okay, so we're warm, right? We're warm. Okay, so we're gonna stand up. We're gonna come behind the chair. So you guys are just gonna go right behind your chair. And I'm just gonna turn my chair so that you can see what we're gonna be doing. So you're gonna just have your hands on the chair back and get nice and tall, so your distance will be for your reach, whatever works for you. You're just going to step your right foot forward and your left leg back. Okay, so you're going to be in this kind of lunge position. We're going to do some push-ups. This will help to tone the arms, but it'll help you to also open up through the hip as well, that back hip. So you're going to bend the elbows and just squeeze your arms. Squeeze your arms really tight. Now hang out right here. Move the shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze the elbows in. Keep your arms really, really tight. And then exhale, press it away. Stretch. Okay, so we're going to do that again. You're going to squeeze your elbows. Make sure your arms are really toned. Bring your chest toward the chair back. And then press it away. Good. And 2 more. Come all the way in and down. And come up. And 1 more time. All the way in. And come up. Good. And you're going to stay in this position and take your left arm straight up. Left arm straight up. Yeah, so it's the same arm as your back leg. And you're just going to reach up as tall as you can. Keep your hand right on the chair. Front knee stays bent. And maybe lean back a little bit more. See if you can lean over to the right if that feels okay. So you're going to lean to the right. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring it back into the center. And bring that right hand up. Otherwise, you can just keep it down. All right, so get that nice stretch. And then release. And bring the hands down. Now you're going to take that left foot and you're going to bring it in. So you're going to come on up and bring that foot into tree pose. So your foot's going to come up right next to the other one in that tree position. And you'll have that knee out to the side. And this is really good to help to open up the hip. And you can keep 2 hands on the chair, or you can take 1 hand and bring it up. And those of you guys who are really adventurous can take the other hand and bring it up, right? So that's up to you, right? If you want to do 2 hands coming up, right, in your tree pose, right? But it's good to just test your balance with 1 hand or 2, and just breathing in and breathing out. Keep it nice and strong. And then release the hands down to the chair and bring that leg in and just kind of shake out your legs a little bit, right? Just a little shake out. Okay, so we're going to bring that right leg back. So we have the left foot forward and the right leg is going to be back this time. Okay, so we're going to have this nice tall spine. And again, get your good distance for you and keeping this right hip open. Doing our little push-ups again. So biceps strong, coming down. And then squeeze those elbows in, shoulders down the back. And press it away. Get your arms nice and strong. And we'll try that again. Elbows in. And press it away. And 2 more. Elbows in. And press it away. And 1 more time. Elbows in. And press it away. Really, really good to keep those arms nice and taut. So we're going to stretch that back hip by bringing your right arm up. So same arm as hip. And stretching through the hip flexor, through the psoas, lifting through the heart. Maybe take that arm over to the left, which will help to open it up a little bit more. And then come back into the center. And if you want to, you can take that left arm up and go back, or you can just keep it right on the chair. Okay, so if you want to keep it there for if you feel a little unstable, go ahead and do that. And then bringing the hands back to the chair. Step in with your right foot and coming into tree pose. Okay, so you're going to turn that right foot out to the side, right knee out to the side, opening up your hip, and you can take 1 hand and bring it up. And again, if you wanted to try 2, go ahead and bring that up. And again, just listen to your breathing. Try not to hold your breath. And release. Good. And turn that in and shake out through the legs. Very good. Okay, so we're going to come back to the chair. So we're going to come around and just have a seat on the chair. And we're going to get the legs nice and wide. And we're going to be in this goddess pose. So your knees are out, your feet are out. You can walk your feet out wider so you don't have your feet in here like this. You really want to get the ankles under the knees. Okay, and you don't want them too far out either, right? So just get the ankles right underneath the knees. So you're going to sit up as tall as you can. And again, feel the lowest part of your spine lifted up. So the lower part of your spine is sitting back like this. It kind of drops your chest down. So you can put your hand on your lower back and just kind of push it forward, lift it up, as you open the knees, and that's really where you're going to want to strengthen from. So you're going to do a little exercise here to kind of open up the hips. It's like a windshield wiper move. You're going to swivel your legs so your knees are going to go to the right, okay? So both knees are going to go to the right. And you'll notice the foot comes up and that knee comes down. And you can even turn your whole body if you want to, that's fine. You can hold on to your legs, you can hold on to the chair, whatever you feel like is best for you. And then we're going to swivel the legs the other way. So your knees are both going to turn that way. Yep, you can hold the chair or hold your legs. So this is the drop knee. And we're just going to do that again. So you're going to pivot around and swing. And pivot around and swing. And do that again. This is really good to help to relieve the joints and the hips, get some good mobility. Now the drop knee, if you want to, can start to straighten out. So you're going to come into this drop knee, straight leg position. And do that again the other way. Swivel it around. Drop knee, straight leg. Good. And we'll try that one more time. Drop knee, straight leg. Very good. And drop knee, straight leg. So we're going to hold this, and you can position this foot a little stronger. You're going to try to get that leg as straight as you can, using the chair to hold you. Maybe even your thigh can come up on the chair a little bit more. The back of this thigh here can rest up on the chair. You know, you can come back a little bit. And we're going to bring the arms straight out in front of us, turn the palms up, and then lift and follow the hands, fingertips up there. Now you're going to lift your chest, keep that lower part of your back lifted. Try to keep that back knee as straight as you can. Maybe even lift your eyes a little bit higher. Maybe your chin. And then release and bring the hands down, and we'll swivel to the other side. So we're going to swivel around just like you did there on the other side and get that straight leg. And again, you can adjust your right thigh so it's on the chair. That left knee, or that back knee, drop knee, is going to be as straight as you can make it. Okay, so straight as you can make it. Trying to lift that knee up off the floor. Bring your palms up. Good. And just come up and lift. And follow, follow, follow. And again, you're lifting your chest, you're listening to your breathing, lifting your eyes, inhale to exhale. And then slowly, again, release it down. Good. And we'll come back into the center and back into goddess pose. Woo, that's a lot for the legs. Woohoo! All right, so knees are going to be open. I'm going to press open the knees. Just push open, and maybe even put your hands now on your knees or on your thighs and lean forward at the lowest part of your spine. So the knees are going back and lower back is coming forward. I'm going to lift up nice and tall. Bring the hands together. Rise up. Good, and bring the hands out with the elbows bent like you're holding two serving platters. Okay, so elbows, wrists, shoulders. Bring the hands back up together again, and bring the hands to the knees. And we'll lean forward again at the lowest part of your spine. So stretch it, tone it, press through your feet. Come forward a little bit more, and then come back. And we'll do that goddess hands again. So open, platters, bring it up. Good. Bring it down. And one more time, just hands to the knees and come all the way forward as low as you can. So we're going to come forward with that lower back. Press your feet down, open your knees, but stretch your chest forward like you're coming forward with the chest toward me. And drop your right shoulder, the back of your right shoulder, right down to the middle of your yoga mat, right, or the floor. And turn your chin beyond that left shoulder. So just turn. So your chest is lifted, knees are open, stretching that inner thigh and the back of your shoulders. And come back into the center, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to drop that left shoulder, push the knee open, turn your chin, inhale and exhale, and come back into the center, and bring yourself right back up. Woo! And walk your legs in. Woo! Check them out. I feel those things, right? Just get them out there. Woohoo! I know. Gotta do some dancing. So we're gonna come back against the chair back. So you're gonna just lean all the way back against the chair back. And we're just gonna do a little things for the feet and the ankles, and really good to keep your feet strong, keep good blood flow. Feet are holding us up all day long, right? So we're just gonna press the heels and toes down and just start to lift the heels up. Try to keep your heels together and then drop them down. Good. And do that again. Lift and down and lift and down and again. Lift. Keep those ankles tight if you can and lift. All right. And then we're just going to stretch the legs straight out and just circle the ankles around. Feels really good. Awesome. And circle the other way. Very good. And then we're going to point. Squeeze your toes. Like squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then flex and separate your toes. And try that again. Point and squeeze your toes. And stretch and separate. And one more time. Point and squeeze. And separate. Good. You're going to drop the left foot. And you're just going to squeeze that right one. And then flex. And one more time. Squeeze and flex. And then drop. And bring that up. And squeeze and flex. And one more time. Squeeze. Awesome. And flex. Release that down. And now you're going to do some like stomping of your feet. So you're just going to stomp. Not so hard, but you're going to feel the floor. It's like a march. You don't want to do it dainty. You actually want to hear a little bit of noise under the feet. And this is good. It's going to get the blood flow to come from the bottom of the feet up the legs. So very good. You're getting some, nice stomp. Don't hurt yourself or anything like that, right? We're going to have the arms up here, and we're going to start to do some marching. Marching, marching, marching. Good. Just keep the bottoms of the feet feeling that work. Good. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to build up a sweat. Oh no!
It's a great sound.
I know. What are you thinking? Is it 5 o'clock? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, so you're going to press your feet into the ground. So you're going to feel your heels and your toes pressing down, big toe, little toes in between. The outer margins of your feet, right? The heels, the outer edge, inner edge. Just feel that strength building, okay? So you want to get your weight into your feet. Feel your feet supporting your legs, your knees, right? Sit up tall again, away from your chair back. And you're going to feel like you're going to stand up. You're not going to stand up, but you're going to feel like you're going to put your weight into your feet like you're going to get up. And just breathe in, breathe out. So inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to press that left foot strong into the ground like you're going to get up. But you're going to flex the right one and squeeze that leg up as high as you can. So push your left foot down and squeeze that right leg up, up, up. And reach the arms up for 4. Squeeze the belly. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that one always gets me. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So feel both of your feet nice and strong. Press your right foot into the ground, feel it nice and strong, and then extend the left. So you're going to squeeze this muscle, your hip flexor, your belly. So right foot pressing down, left leg pulling up, and then stretch up, breathe in, breathe out. Just squeeze for 4, 3, lift higher, 2, and 1. Whoo! And release that down. Really good. Okay, so you're going to, again, come away from the chair back. So I don't want you guys leaning back right now. We take those little rests, but right now we want to be up. And you want your weight more on your thighs than on your back, okay? So try not to sit back on your lower back or your lower back, really. You want to come forward more to the upper thighs and lift your spine as tall as you can. Now the belly's going to be in, but no tension, so you want to be nice and strong. I'm going to take that right leg out and left arm up. Oh, James, here's where it gets tricky for me. And then we switch. He's like, don't do left and right with me. Switch. Left leg. See? And we switch. Let's see how we do. We switch. Boom. Okay, and switch. Go. You're getting a shot of these guys, right?
Please don't. Doesn't take much.
That's right. Wait till you see them and have them rub their belly.
Oh, no.
And stretch. All right, so we're going to do 4 more. Here we go. It's 4. Stretch up. 3. Good. 2. So just opposite arm, opposite leg. And now you can do both arms and both legs at the same time. We're gonna go 1 and bring them down. 2, bring it down. 3, this we got.
Yeah, this is easy.
And 4, and relax. Woo! Very good. Shake out those legs, do a little whatever, do your little dance. Turn it around. Awesome. All right, so we are going to use the towel here. We're going to do a little bit of upper body stretching for the chest. A wider towel will definitely be more beneficial than this one. So if you have like a bath towel and it can go wider, you're going to go for it. But whatever you have is good. And if you have nothing, don't worry about that. You can go without anything at all. So you're going to stretch up super, super tall and act like you're pulling. You're going to pull it apart. Okay, so the shoulders are going to pull open. And you're just going to stretch up nice and tall. Feet are strong, lift, and then bring the towel down to your thighs. Good. And we'll try that again. Inhale up, all the way open. Go a little further back this time. Stretch your chest, and then bring it down. And this time we're going to go even further, and this one's going to get a little tricky. See if you can go all the way behind you, as far as you can go down behind you. Stretch your chest. Good. And then bring it up and down. Good. And this one's just going to come straight up, and we're going to turn the chin to the right. So bring the arms behind you as far as you can. Just keep pulling the arms back. Breathe in, breathe out. And then bring it down and center. And we'll bring it up. So come up and bring the arms all the way back. Turn your head. Just breathe in, breathe out, you guys. Just keep pulling back. 2 and 1. Very nice. And release that down. Roll the shoulders. Get a little break there at the shoulders. Very nice. Awesome. All right. And what you're going to do on this next one is you'll take your towel and just bring it over your shoulder, just like that. Okay, so bring it over your right shoulder. And you'll take your right arm up and palm backwards and pat your shoulder right in your back there, right? So you can maybe even grab the towel down your back. The other arm's gonna come out to the side and your palm's gonna be back. And you'll bring that down and reach up for the hand, okay? So you're gonna hold the strap in your hands, you know, or connect your fingers and just keep walking your hands closer together. So walk your top hand down and your bottom hand up. Now, if your shoulders and your body is tipping over to the side, just try to correct your shoulders and your hips and lift that top elbow back and that bottom one down. As you breathe in and breathe out. You're going to squeeze your tummy as you exhale and come forward. And then inhale, coming up. And squeeze the tummy. And come up. And one more time, squeeze the tummy. And come up, very good. Release the bottom arm, bring it around, release the top arm, shake it out, and give them a little rest. Woo! Okay, that shoulder feels good. Let's try the other side. So you're gonna take that towel and bring it over your left shoulder, just like that, and relax. And again, try not to lean over, but if you do, we'll correct it, right? So you're gonna have this left hand come up with the palm up, and you're gonna reach down your back. And then that right hand goes out, palm back, and then just bring it back and try to connect like you did on the other side. Okay, so usually the head will drop down and you'll kind of bend over to do this, so it's okay if you do, just make the adjustment. Walk your hands closer together, maybe catching your fingers, something like that. And get nice and tall as you breathe in and breathe out. Pull that elbow up, keep your shoulders squared. And as we exhale, we come forward. So we're gonna breathe out. Inhale, coming up. Good. Exhale, coming forward. Squeeze your tummy. And inhale. And one more time. And inhale. Good. Relax that and release it. And you can see that the shoulders are very different, right? The one's a little tighter than the other. So we just kind of recognize that in our movement, right? In our body's rotations. Okay, so just kind of work out a little bit of some rotation now at the wrist. So just kind of swinging it around, bring it out in front, start to open the hands up in front of us. Circle the other way. Good. And then we're just going to flex the hands, okay? You're going to pull the fingers of one hand back toward you, doesn't matter which one. Just try to keep your elbows straight, right? So you keep the arms straight as you can and pull the fingers back. And then we're going to bring the fingers pointing down, and you'll pull the hand back toward you. Okay, so the fingers toward you, and maybe even the knuckles right there toward you. But again, keep the elbows straight as you can when you're doing this. And then release that and just kind of shake that out. And just do a quick little stretch for your fingers. So you're just going to take one finger at a time. Don't do any damage. No hurting yourself. Just kind of pull and get a little stretch. Get your knuckles and your joints to move. You know, you got all these little joints right there. Just want to open them up, pull them back a little bit, maybe even open up the webbing right here. And then just kind of squeeze open, close, and then do this little finger agility where you're going to have your thumb and index finger together saying, "We are okay." And then you're going to go to the next one and pinch the next and pinch the next. And then you'll reverse and go 1, 2, and 3. And then if you're Italian like me, you go like this. This is humor for my Italians out there. All right, so you're going to bring that left hand forward. And you're going to grab those fingers and pull, 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 pull. So again, the elbows straight. You're going to pull the fingers back. Just get that good stretch right through the palm, through that wrist, through the forearm, all that good stuff. And then you're going to point fingers down. You're going to grab the fingers, the hands, however you want to get that stretch right through the forearm. Again, really good, especially if you're working at the computer a lot. You'll get that nice stretch. Good. And then shake that out and open, close the fingers, open, close. And then just grab one at a time and just kind of open up. You're going to do this at your own, you're going to feel what you need to stretch a little bit more of, which part of your finger, which finger you're going to feel more that you need a stretch on. Open them up, open the webbing, again the thumb, and open up that webbing. Sometimes that gets kind of stuck in there. And then again, we're going to do that finger agility. So thumb and index, and thumb and middle, the other one's a stretching. And then to the ring, and then the pinky, and then go back to ring, middle, index, and of course, sorry, we got it. Managgia. All right, so we're gonna bring this knee up into the chest, and I'm leaning all the way back in the chair now, right? So all the way back in the chair, and you're gonna get your knee up as high as you can, and pull, 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 pull. Very good. Then you're gonna flex that foot and use your towel, and you're gonna put the towel right around the bottom of your foot. Now again, if you don't have a towel, you're not doing it, you can just hold on to the back of your leg and do it that way, and that's totally fine. But you're gonna try to straighten out your leg, unless your leg is 10 feet long like James and he has a 2-inch towel. It's gonna be a little difficult. But we're gonna try our best and sit up as tall as you can and get that leg to stretch. Push the heel away from you, pull the toes toward you. 2 and 1. Bring it right back in. Woohoo! And put that down and just relax that one for now. We'll do the knee on the other side. So you're gonna grab the knee and just pull it in and lift as much as you can. Squeeze into your hip, lift, 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 get the shoulders to come down. And now we'll grab that foot with the towel and just again, put it right underneath and stretch it straight up, right? So do your best, right? To push the heel away, the shoulders are down, leg is straight, chest is high. Make sure you guys are breathing. 2 and 1. Woo! And let that go. All right, I think we might be done with the towel for now, so you can drop it if you want to. We're gonna bring our right leg off to the side, and this is kind of, this is a nice stretch for the front of your thigh. So your right leg goes off to the side, and you can hold onto your chair for safety, and then drop your knee toward the floor, and the top of your foot and your shin comes down, and you just wanna stretch the front of your thigh. Now some of you guys are gonna lean back in the chair to feel more of a stretch. Some of you guys think that might be a little bit too much. You can do whatever you want to, just as long as you feel that good stretch right here, that you're feeling that muscle stretch down to the knee, your hip, and your belly, and your chest. So lift it up. You can also lift this arm up if you want to. We did this in that standing position. And you can go all the way back, or as far back as you like. Let the shoulders go back, heart is open. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Release that in, and go ahead and walk that leg in, and come over to the other side. So we'll come right over. And again, once you get to the left side, You're gonna drop your knees straight down from your hip, okay? So do your best there to get that nice stretch. You wanna feel your hip pushing forward. And again, lean back if you want to, just your upper back leans back, feeling the stretch. If you need to feel more, you push your knee back more. And again, if you wanna lift all the way up and go back. Right, as far as you want to, lifting the chest, lifting the belly. And one. Good. Let that go. Walk that back in. Very nice. Okay. So we're going to come right to the edge of the chair. So we're going to come forward, right onto the edge. And we're going to take that right ankle up over that left thigh. Now again, if you can't do this, you can also cross it over like that and just let that knee open that way. This is really good for that piriformis muscle that the sciatic nerve kind of runs through, gets caught in there, and it gets tight and you can experience some pain in the hip and the leg and the back. So we're just going to open that up and lift up nice and tall. And the key is the exhale. So you're going to lean forward and breathe out. Lean forward from your hip, not from your waist. And then we'll inhale and lift. And the key to releasing tension is your exhale. So we're going to breathe out. The body will let go of tension as you breathe out. And we'll try that again. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, come down. Now we're going to stay here and breathe in and breathe out. Relax your shoulders. Bend at the hip. Inhale and exhale. Come right up, and as we come up, we're going to cross this leg over. So we're going to cross that right leg over the left. Maybe squeeze your feet together or your ankles together, your shins together. And we'll take that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. So you're going to bring, and you're going to twist this way. Your other hand can go to the chair back, but you do want your shoulders or your chest to turn, and keep lifting the chest, and breathing in, breathing out. Now you can let your head turn back further as well, let your chin turn back. But really get that stretch in through the hip, the waist, neck, chest, and shoulders. And then release it back into the center, and keeping those legs crossed as you release it into the center. Bring the arms out to the side, yep. And the left elbow is going to go under the right, so these wound up arms, yep. And you're going to stretch the upper back and let your elbows come to your knees. And squeeze your belly, so exhale and squeeze your tummy. Inhale, lift the elbows and come back up. And exhale, squeeze the tummy. And try that again. Inhale up. And exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the belly. And release it back and unwind the arms. And let the arms relax and let it go. Good. So we're going to release that down. And again, you want to hold out the legs or shake them out or however you want to do it, right? Crisscrossy things, you know, anything is good, right? We're going to try the other side. Got to get you for the good fun moves, right? Too on camera for that. So foot is flexed, knee is out to the side. Again, we're working into the hip. So we get that nice inhale lift. And exhale, come forward right from the hip, okay? So make sure you're not coming from the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come forward. Really work on that breath out. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale. And we're going to stay in this forward position, breathing in and breathing out. So really just releasing any tension from the hip. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And then we'll lift up and cross our left thigh over the right thigh. Okay, so we're going to squeeze them together, squeeze your ankles toward each other, shins toward each other, right? And we're going to bring that right elbow to the outside of that left knee and twist to the left. And again, you want to lift your chest up, open your shoulders, turn your head, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. And we'll come into the center. Keep the legs just as they are. Open the arms out to the side. And we'll bring that right elbow under the left and then wind them up. Okay, so elbows right in the middle. And we'll exhale and come forward. Bring your elbows towards your knees and squeeze your belly. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze your belly. And one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze the belly. Beautiful. And release. And come up. And up, and up. Just let that all go. And again, just roll those legs around. All right, very good. You're going to come back into the chair back again, and we'll do a posture here just to continue to open up the chest, the neck, and the shoulders. So again, we want to get the collar to be open, and you're going to feel your back maybe against your chair, depending on how tall the chair back is. But we want to keep this nice and open up at the top. Keep your throat nice and open. Breathing in and breathing out. Got that? And bringing the arms out to the side. Turn your thumbs back. Really stretch. And then start to go back with your head, with your shoulders, and with your arms. So it's going to feel like you're bending backwards over the chair. Now if that's too much, of course you come forward. Keep your feet grounded. Okay, really important to keep your feet grounded. And just breathing in and breathing out. And bring it back into the center. Bring the hands together, right in front of the heart. You maybe feel that blood flow, circulation as you come back in the center. Very good. Press the arms out to the side and stretch your fingertips up. Yep. Get the inside of your elbows to really stretch. So a lot of times we're in this like bed position, typing or carrying things or whatever we're doing. So you want to get the inside of your elbows to stretch as much as possible. Point the fingertips up, maybe pull the fingertips toward you, like you're pressing the walls away from you with your hands, and keep pulling those fingers in. You'll feel some stretching through the nerves, through the muscles, right? Just breathe, 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 and then relax. And again, let the hands relax. Good. And we'll place that right hand against the side of your head, just like this. And reach your head into your hands. You're going to contract this side of your neck. You're going to shorten that muscle. Again, you don't want tension. You want to make sure you're breathing out. And of course breathing in, right? But letting that exhale help you. And you can keep your hand like this, or you can put your hand on top and get a little extra squeeze of this muscle right here at the neck as you drop this shoulder. So your left hand can go down and pull the shoulder, or you can put your hand on the shoulder and pull it that way, right? So you're gonna gently, mindfully, don't do too hard of a pull. Your chin toward the ceiling. Again, this is not something aggressive, really small, thin muscles there, so go real easy as you open. And then you're going to turn the chin down, maybe looking down at your hip or down at the floor. So you're going to look down at your hip or the floor and put your hand at the back of your head and gently stretch the back of your head. Now this free hand, the left one, can go to the chair back behind you. It can crawl up your back as you get that stretch. And one, and release it back into the center. Really good. Just roll the shoulders out and feel the difference in the sides of the neck here. Feels pretty good. And then we'll place the left hand to the side of the head here. And just let your head fall in. Again, you're squeezing these muscles, shortening those muscles, breathing in, breathing out. If you want to keep your hand there, you can. Otherwise, you put your hand on top. Give a little extra squeeze. Dropping and stretching the shoulder by bringing that arm out or putting your hand on the shoulder. But just keep getting that nice opening as you breathe in and breathe out. And then again, maybe rolling back, looking toward the ceiling, so your chin is starting to turn up, toward the ceiling as you breathe. Inhale and exhale. And then start to turn your chin down. So you're looking down, maybe toward the floor, and keep turning your head, so you're looking to the outside of your hip, maybe to the floor on the outside of the chair. You change your hand so it's behind the head, and you take that free hand and bring it up along your back, maybe against the chair back, or against your own back. You're just breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale, and then release it back into the center. All right, and now we practice Shavasana. So Shavasana is just relaxation. Legs relax, walk them out, roll them out. Right, feet relax, arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed, eyes are closed, palms up on your legs or palms down. It's totally up to you. But just close your eyes, relax your legs, lean back, and feel that nice inhale and exhale. And let your mind, your awareness come to your breathing, come to your inhale and to your exhale. And continue to feel the sensation of your breath in your body. Feel it in your nostrils, maybe your throat, the lungs, the chest. Maybe you feel it in the sides of the body or in the belly area. Continue to relax the muscles in the body. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your hips, your legs. Relax your belly and your back. Relax all the muscles. Relax your joints, toes, fingers, ankles, knees, hips, wrists, elbows, shoulders. Relax the joints, even the little facet joints in the spine. Try to relax. Around the neck. Relax your bones. Relax your eyes, your face, your mouth, your jaw, your throat. And as you follow your inhale and your exhale, have a mind that is positive, calm, and optimistic. So notice what mind state we have, and continue to have a mind that is positive. So just smile inward. Calm, continue to smile inward. And optimistic, inner smile. So as we breathe in, we smile. As we breathe out, we feel calm and relaxed. Just be here for a few more moments. You guys are ready? Just start to open your eyes, move your fingers and your toes, coming out of Shavasana. Press your feet back into the ground. Rub your hands again, just like we did in the beginning. Again, just get good stimulation, and all the way to the fingertips too. Thumbs and fingers, just rub, 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 rub. Place the hands to the heart, keeping the heart warm and wide. Keeping the smile in the mind and in the heart. And continue to practice breathing, meditation, your stretching, and of course your smile. So bring the hands together and we end with Namaste. Namaste. Thank you guys.